It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Ravens.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Gain of 12.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hill. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And he connects with Ertz. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal from the 3. They'll look to run with Edwards. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chase Claypool, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the line of scrimmage.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Newton. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
1st and 10. It's Jackson. Completion here to Claypool. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Complete to Chase Claypool.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The keeper, Dante Hightower on the stop. A gain of
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Now this will leave him a yard short.
Jackson.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. They set up the screen to Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again, Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and all the way up to the 46. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The tackle by
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
After the run, Newton going to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Marquise Brown. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. They complete it to Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Check back 16. Check back 16. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the 44, Newton. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Number 16's coming.
To throw is Newton. Going deep here for Adelman. And it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
27-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Finish up. 13, 13.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
40 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Makes the score Ravens 27, Patriots nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is some.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Check. Check 45 to Mike. Sit up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Thrown away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Dancing to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens add on.
extra point.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
1st and 10.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Here's Newton. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Again, they run with Hill. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Brought down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On third down, it's Hill. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taylor now returning it. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike. All right. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate. And it's 2nd down.
Auden Tate.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Newton. And now here is another interception. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier. He's tackled.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
6-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
At the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 31. 7 yards there and a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Edwards. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 3 yards yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
A 40-yard attempt.
And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
and my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
48-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They run once more with Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Jackson on the keeper.
And they take a knee.
Jackson on the keeper. A loss.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Tonight's final score, Ravens.
Charles.